Greetings. I did some revisions to the bid send process based on our discussion yesterday, Dave. I just wanted to walk you through real quick, just to make sure we're on the same page. So I finally changed the buttons here, Dave, so I know you'll be happy. I got my trash can down here and then a little gear down here. So this should better match reality here. So let me just quickly walk through this. So I've added 5 new services to as the project owner, and this is all going to be from the view of the project owner. So project owner adds 5 new services. Obviously, we click the little gearbox to add the information about the service date and time, and then the bid related information, and then also most importantly, who the bids are going to go to. We say that information, our little box or our little gear changes to a darker color, differentiating between bids that have been, or service bids that have been configured versus not. Once all of my service bids here have been configured, I see the dark boxes. So now my next step is to go to the service bid requests. So I go into the next page, I click the box here. As mentioned before, any service bids that have not been sent yet that have been configured will show up here on this screen. I do have the option to deselect, but the default will be to have everything selected. I'll then click the button to send the service bid requests. It'll then bring me back to this summary row here. So this effectively tells me that this was sent. There was 5 services that were sent to 10 different service vendors, and this just got created, so no responses have been received yet. So now I've added this little collapse arrow here to provide detail if the project owner wants to go in and look at the detail under here. So they'll just click down here. Obviously, there's different ways that we can do this, but I just wanted to show you from a functionality standpoint. This will enable them to open this up and then see all the detail under this summary. So obviously, we have the 10 bids that were sent out for the 5 services. Maybe we have different dates. I do like the idea of, obviously, the bid send date is going to fall under this top level date here. But as certain things happen, so for example, when, let's say for termite inspection, when Specialty Inspections sends back their bid response, maybe we have another column that has the date that they responded to, and then they could click on that to actually view the bid response. So we can get into that later, but I just wanted to show the ability to open this up or open up the detail. So now let's go back into the services screen, or actually here, now let me collapse here. So this enables me to collapse, and now I go back into the services screen, and now that everything has been sent, I now see the bids sent box selected in the service screen. So let's advance forward a little bit. Let's go back into the service requests. Now let's say that I added a couple of days later, I added, and I won't go into the detail, but let's just say I added a chimney inspection and a roof inspection. In this case, there's 2 services, chimney and roof, and let's say the roof went to 2 vendors. I sent the bid request out to 2 vendors, and then the chimney just went out to 1. So basically, it just puts this second row in here, and again, I have the ability to collapse and look at the detail. So let's advance a few more days now, and let's say for this first bid blast, I've gotten now 5 responses back from any one of these 5 vendors. So what I will see is this number here, this is the 5 here, this gets advanced to 5. And in doing so, when I go back to the services, I will show the number of bid responses that have come back within each service. So let's say of the five, so this adds up to five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, it would then list the bids received here and the count. And then, and I haven't done this yet, but I will, this is my next step, the project owner can click on any of these numbers for the bids received, and then there'll be a screen that they go into to actually look at the response or responses, and then actually be able to accept the the response or the bid response that they want to go with. In which case, this bids received would then change into the vendor name. I'll do that later, but I wanted to show you this new flow and new set of screens just to make sure we're on the same page up to this point. If so, then I'll just continue on to the next steps. Thank you very much.